pickup for certain rosters previously in the weekend, but it didn't seem like any team was really on top of it. But Spectre does sneak all the way to the very end of the draft, and Liquid picks it up.
That's actually probably what they wanted.
And then the Alchemist also makes it all the way through, and Wings picks it up.
Picking the Doom rather than the Enigma, which is a much more passive offlaner, but I mean, I think my favorite part about this game so far was when Alchemist was picked and the crowd just reacts and goes crazy. I don't know any other crowd that just goes insane because of that.
Wings, the contesting for the bottom rune, Innocence in the middle of it, he's burning to the iron shells.
What's going on?
The snowball trying to protect, but it was too late. They've still got the double iron shells up. Mind control dropping down low. The Gal will connect. Mind control will not survive this one. No denial, and now it's going to be Fada who's on the run. Tries to happy tree tango himself up to life again. The Wings still on the pursuit. Snowball in 4 seconds, but Fada will reach that mid tower, and the Darkseer is already TPing forward. And this Alchemist, well, he went Acid Spray level 1, and he's still going to be battling against Mind Control, who's in the mid. The body block is there. Paralyzing cast, bouncing again. Snowball protection's up. They're going actually over to Koro, giving Alchemist just enough space to get back up close towards the tier 1 tower. Another Gal out from Shadow. He's out of mana, but Koro may be out of life. He's ticking down. He's gone. They're still going to keep the push going. Durax is trying to become, make it to the trees in time. Now it's Sparta. We're basically playing 5v5 Dota in the mid. Actually 4v4, considering Faith as well as Matoma are just like, you know what? Screw this. I'm out. Oh, yeah.
Pause what the stat was when you give up both bounty runes and you get the first blood. And he said they were about the same.
Faith in trouble. We'll come back to Nahar's memories in a moment as Faith, Paralyzing Cast will connect. He'll have to Fairy Fire Matoma. Sticky Napalm starting to get a little bit too high on him, so he wants to back up. That's 3 stacks. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Innocence in real trouble. There's that hit coming in from Koro. Infernal Blade. The Frog Briggs balance.
And this is what we were talking about. Blitz mentioned that the Doom, less of a greedy pickup, is able to have more of an impact in lanes. And you were seeing it right here. He's going to try and contest for the rune. It's a bounty too, but no.
Alchemist got it. He's going to lose his life for it. Ice comes in, shots him up, and Koro's going to go down. 6 kills in 2 minutes. The blood keeps going.
Huge play there to be able to stop the bounty hunter from putting pressure. But look at this. Wings just keep going.
I mean, I think the biggest thing is they're still able to get kills on the bounty hunter, and they're not letting Ice get anything impactful, and they're going to go for it again. As
Snowball, straightforward. He was sitting on the edge of the smoke. What he couldn't do before, he'll do now. Imprisonment making him wait. Where's that Paralyzing Cast? It's level 2. He can throw it out. Now it comes with Fada's got time, and it's inside of the tower. Durax is surviving the Moon Restoration. Gets him life. They're all in the fight as well. Tuska's down. Wings lose 3 under the tier 1 tower. The sacrifice is worth it, and it is made by Durax.
This bounty hunter is going to go contest to this top rune, but Fada, he's got a haste rune and not going to be able to do too much to him as Alchemist just focuses on trying to farm out the jungle stacks, and I think this is the right idea.
Faith, he knows exactly what Kuro is trying to do. Waited, so now he can lasso him back. Paralyzing Cast, going to bounce over to Ice. Came back in closer. The snowball forward, try and create space from the southern hidden face. On 70 life, he'll survive, and Kuro will die to the tier 1 tower. A lot of that was stood up, and actually Durax, he cancels this TP. In comes Sparta on the back of that haste rune. He's got the ulti up and running. He wants to pop the Venomancer. Does he let it go? He definitely does. The Venomancer gets crushed with a little bit of spill damage out to the Tusker. Paralyzing Cask. There's no real follow-up, however. There's no malediction. I thought Kuro was a little bit closer. Now it's actually Wings who only barely missed the shards from Ice.
And they've got to be careful. This is a Darkseer that's already completed the mech. He doesn't have a TP scroll available, so he's telling his team, wait for a second. Might not even have that moment, though, as Faith.
Yeah, they go straight underneath the tower. Stun or not, Faith's still going to find that kill. And Kuro couldn't help him. He was too busy running away from Shadow.
Liquid are also going to be giving up their tier 1 towers, it seems, as the OD is just using this time for more farm. The Spectre.
Innocence. They saw him go invisible, and with the Iron Shell and Infernal Blade, the Doom, all he's got to do is stand next to that Bounty Hunter and he burns.
I mean, time and time again, that's been the combination for them, is that Kuro just hits him with the Infernal Blade.
Do they have enough?
2 carries.
They are gonna, well, okay, the support's too far away. Fada couldn't reach him in time.
But because of that, it means Liquid will be able to play this a little bit. They're going to fight.
Yeah, Koro flipped it up. They're trying to find the tower. In comes Durax. The Death Wall's going to go to work. At the same time, that Venomancer ulti, the Nova is all over him. But the tick damage isn't really enough. They have to try and do a little bit more work. But only imprisonment from Fada makes it so Ice cannot find himself a target. The Doom may have already gone down. The Spectre and Outworld came back off cooldown, allowing Matoma to come into this fight. He's chasing up after that Bat Rider, but the OD drops the ulti. Not enough to damage to find the kill just yet. They don't hit Matoma, and the dispersion damage is spilling out for Fate. 2 HP, there it is. The spill does work. Innocence only barely alive on 18 HP, but Shadow. Oh, if you dive underneath that tier 1 tower, Wings will still punish you.
Go for the Alchemist for the Venomancer or anything like that.
Right.
So there's probably going to be some delay there, which means the Venomancer might opt to eventually
Here
wait
they
for
come.
it.
They find Ice. Koro, there's that Infernal Blade again. The Shards trying to create space, but Matoma with the Spectral Dagger just goes over at the Flame Break, buys space for a snowball. It looks like he's bearing in on Kuro. Nope, he's over towards Matumbaman. And that's going to be a very quick and easy pick off, but that was the big smoke move from Liquid.
They're going to make sure that the Spectre gets the last hit on this. He hasn't had the most successful game as he's barely above Kuro.
There's a Spectral Horn. Alchemist got the Son of Varble trying to keep the OD out. This might be Matubman right on the back of that Alchemist. He can't finish the job. In fact, Fada, he's just keeping out. There's too much dot effect on it. With the help for the Death Ward, they're going to find that kill onto the Venomancer. But can they get out scot-free? Jirak on the run, but now Dark Painful has to him in with the back wall. Hitting on 2. Jirak still has more life, but it's enough to survive. No, it's not. But it buys time for the rest of Liquid to re-engage back in. And with the Doom on phase, he ain't providing anything else.
Things are still looking to re-engage, though. They have Ice back up. He's looking for the long-range shards, but it looks like Liquid shouldn't be able to make a clean escape here.
That'll make you hard to kill, and this Bounty Hunter, I mean, we've talked about it before, but 18 minutes into the game, not even level 6. This is well past the time period where you usually get it from.
And he's just underneath the Sentry Ward too. Jirax, Death Ward's off cooldown in a moment. They've got the dust available. Innocence, he should definitely die here. Now they'll commit the Death Ward. Innocence will go down. More money into their bank accounts. With Death Ward down, Wings maybe they feel they can go. And the Alchemist, he's going to stun himself. He can't get into the fight in time. The snowball forward again is still focusing over on Matoma in the back. He just drops that into Lazu out. The OD ulti hits so hard. Matoma defensively in prison. Wings can't finish up the target. Alchemist, he needs to run himself away here. Matoma's still low, but he's moving down. Ice reveals itself in the trees. And Wings, they thought they had an opening, but it got shut down as the hammer got slammed by him.
Whenever they saw Matoma Man on the map, they assumed that none of the heroes were behind him, and this time around, Liquid are going to make a move into their jungle.
Or he's too far away for. Oh no! Okay, now they see him. Now they see him. The gem goes to work instantly into the Death Ward. Innocence will cancel it with a Shuriken toss, but he's most definitely dead. Should be dead. Should be dead. Finish your job. Spectral Horn will come out. They're looking for another target. It's a Doom on Shadow. And then they can move down to the bottom lane. Faith has already expended up his Firefly, but it's a Spectral Dagger on Ice, almost at his Team 3 tower. Trying to sigil and flow this up. Fada, does he drop the ultimate? Ice is so low, and Fada under the Tier 3 tower. He should pop from the imprisonment damage. And yep, there she goes. Double kill in favor of the OD.
Cool,
and
guys,
3 heroes across the board.
Cool guys, just don't look at the explosions, Toby. Fada just gives them the imprisonment, walk away, and once they killed that Venomancer, right, they knew. It was like, okay, that big team fight hero is gone, Liquid can go for objectives from there.
They're cleaning up everything else and push.
And then this bottom tower is going to be free for them as Matoma Man is going to complete the Manta style pretty shortly after.
Yeah, watch this explosion. Fate actually dragging him up closer towards the rest of the Team Liquid team, but it also drags him closer towards the Alchemist, but it won't matter if Fada can imprison him up, and now it's the Alchemist over on the run. Kuro's still fine with this. He may be tracked up in the middle of Acid Spray and Firefly, but Fate doesn't really have much more control. Fada trying to get rid of the illusions. Now they put the Veil of Discord on Shadow. He can't get himself in range, or can he force staff into Nova? Maybe an option for him. The OD has to imprison the Shards by force, so Fada will be going down. Kuro will join him, and Jirax also on the run out of here. He's got the gem. Remember, this is going to be lost if he dies. Is there any kind of help? The restoration, the one charges. He gets back up the hill, the paralyzing cast. Nothing will come from it, and the gem will be into the hands of Innocence, and all things have gone horribly wrong in the space of 1 minute. Cuirass now actually, well, is it? No, it's actually a Shiva's Guard. Now completed over on the Alchemist.
They can have more ways to be able to kite Liquid. I think that's all the better for them. That's one of the biggest things. Plus slowing down the attack speed. This is something that we've actually talked about a bit. Swindles was the first one who brought it to our attention.
Fada,
attack speed slow.
Blink forward, starts with the imprisonment. That Observer Ward is up. They know what's coming in. Mind control being finally disrupted. Can he get the back into a 2-man ball? He can with a Spectral Horn. The Chaos is up in Fada. He won't survive this one. He'll go down. The support is rolling over for Wings. They're taking 2. Jirax is locked in the icy prison. He'll go down as well. More track kills come in the way of Wings. And the money kept rolling in from everywhere. To begin, he just bought the Moonshard before this fight, and Wings chose not to wait to get the Aghanim Scepter over on the Venomancer before they smoked up.
That is a little bit surprising.
And now the jump, they go for it, it's over on the Doom, but then the OD imprisonment makes it difficult. Again, the chaos created by that Spectral Haunt. Will it be enough? At the moment, Shadow still holding back. The Nova is all over Liquid, but they're still fighting on top of their own tier 3 tower practically. Wings can't get any closer. The Doom is keeping him out. The Alchemist is the main man, and Koro, the only one stranded outside of his base. His tankiness will be tested. Again, the OD imprisonment. The ward from T-Rex is keeping Wings down, holding them in. They roll in with a snowball. Koro's so low. The death was a full duration. The bounty will die, but we're used to that. They'll just keep fighting even harder. The Tumberman, can they go further? There it is, you're back. They're just trying to disrupt that Wings or rampaging in. They haven't even taken the tier 2 tower, and they're reaching the tier 4s. They're inside the Liquid home. They are taking it apart. They actually went straight past them. Bypass surgery into Liquid's heart. Can they rip him out? They just keep going. The Tumberman's the target. Mind control now. He puts himself in there. There's a red flag in front of a bull, and that bull is the Alchemist.
The Alchemist is a juggernaut. He just runs through everyone of Liquid without hesitation. He cannot be stopped. If the
Victory is they're gonna make their way bottom, and I mean the Alchemist has proven if he's willing to dive into the tier 4 towers, doesn't even get close to dying, they shouldn't have a lot to fear. As he's gonna make his way forward and he's gonna run into Koro.
Koro, he's melting so quickly. Again, the imprisonment from Fana has to be used defensively, and there's Gelasso dragging Fana back out again, but it's back to a 3-man wall. Fana still actually has an ultimate available. Koro, Doom is on cooldown for 3 more seconds. He won't survive that wall. He's ticking down. They've got it. The death one again from G-Rex, but this will do nothing. The snowball forward. Wings, they have punched their ticket, and they are taking Liquid's home. They go inside again. Mind control's on the run. The concoction. He wants Sparta, who'll blink himself back behind the tier 4 towers. Now Wings, maybe you play objective-based gaming as opposed to diving into Liquid's tier 4s.
Wings realizing this are going to go for a little bit more. They're beating on the tier 3 and mid.
That acid spray coverage as well. Mind control can't find a way in. Faith, he's searching for it. He's got the blink up, and can they? Over the imprisonment. They just push the Alchemist away. Now concoction. Again, they look at Koro. The BKB lasso. Fire and mind control. They are tethered. They are brought together unwillingly. Wings, can they find the end of this right now? The Doom is over on Shadow. So the Omen event's rolled, but it's still on cooldown. He actually has no mana for it. The death wall from G-Rex instantly cancelled off. They're going to finish this job. Snowball in. Wings. This whole lineup, it is just snowballing all over Liquid. They're looking for the mid tower. They'll claim it as well. The Rax is now exposed, and Team Liquid, no OD, no Witch Doctor, no buyback. Do they have anything else left?
They have absolutely nothing, Toby. They have no ultimates. Liquid, at this point in time, 2 lanes are racked, and they're only this 1 game away from being dropped out of the grand finals by Wings. 5 heroes.
Is that even enough?
Into the wall, then the imprisonment. I mean, I'm just crafting.
You need Wings to stand still. Wings needs to stand still for a minute, so Odie can build up enough intelligence that he can fight them off. That is the only way. Right now they can fight it. Well, here they come. Snowball falls, mind control. It's only illusion that's been dragged in there with him, but refresh drop. Faithful coming again. Koro, lasso him up. Mind control going down. Father is getting a little bit of time on the back lines here, and that death wall from T-Rex is actually doing some lifting. The OD will drop, but the Alchemist, he drops with him. You may as well buy back and join him. Wait, he doesn't. Yes, he does. He's got the money. He's a bloody Alchemist. Shadow will throw the ulti out too. He just comes up in all the toxins. He'll go down. G-Rex will TP out. But really, there's no more hope. Koro, he's on the run, but the rest of Wings.
You took down the Alchemist once, but you can't take him down again with those ultimates. Buyback on the Alch. He knows he can take this game right here, right now.
Is there even a chance? Koro, he's looking for something, but there's no Doom available. There's no Eclipse. He goes in for the wall stomp. He'll go and then snowball. Turn around. The stun over on Koro. The paralyzing cask is allowing him to move a little bit further forward. And now Alchemist turns in for his own concoction. Koro's under the acid spray. A double stun over on Fighter and G-Rex. Only imprisonment will buy a little bit more space here, but again the lasso. Back up cooldown. G-Rex is gone. Koro, they just keep diving under the towers with the toxins. Koro just can't run away. Shadow will trigger his BKB. That last attack is not even going to tick him down, but Fighter, he can't fight finally gets a Venomancer with the extra help. Shadow is 1v4ing Team Liquid. The back will come out, but Mind Control, there's no wall to combo with. Shadow is still keeping the rest of Team Liquid locked inside the base. Mind Control finally being flipped out and killed. The top ranks is gone. The Megas are up. Wings, the commanding position. The trophy is almost in their hands. The stuns keep coming in Liquid. They're making them work for it hard.
Do you believe you can fly, Toby? Wings are doing it. They're finishing off Liquid in style here. They've already got the Mega Creeps. They don't even need to win this fight, but they just take it anyway.
This is it. The snowball forward. Alchemist come back in. Bardus BKB. It'll wear off now. And then the Spectral Soldiers. They have the Chaos. The Tusker might go down. Only need some space. They are retreating out. Wings, they may lose a hero. Shadow's low on life. The Alchemist not dead yet. Now the re-engage. You pulled it out and you're putting it back in again. Right on top of Fada. He'll go down. Where's your last big call? Matopman up on the top lane. Concoction's done. Can they find it? But DJ, it doesn't matter. Wings will take it. Again, the qualifier dream belongs to them. Everyone might have looked to eHome. They might have looked to Secret. They might have looked to any other team. But Wings, the dream is a reality.
Wings, wings, wings. They take it 3-0 against the Shanghai finalists of Liquid. Look at that team. They're so goddamn excited.